Hello everyone, it's Mr. D. Today we're going to do a bunch of different animal walks. I want you to try your best because this is going to be a great bunch of movements for your whole body. Make sure to be a little silly with it and do your very best at imagining that you're each of these animals. Okay, here we go. We're going to march in place like an ant. Ants are marching in a line, marching to get food, marching to fight other ants, sometimes just marching because that's what ants supposedly do. Let's just keep on marching. Get those knees up nice and high. There's lots of different kinds of ants. There's big ants, there's small ants, black ants, red ants, brown ants, fire ants, bullet ants, army ants. That's all I can think of right now. I'm sure there's lots more. Let's bring it up to a run. Let's pretend we're a road runner. A road runner is a bird that lives in the desert. It can run really fast. That's how it gets away from those coyotes. Sure, some of you might maybe have even seen some cartoons of a road runner. Keep on running. Oh, this running gets our hearts really strong, our legs strong. Makes us feel better. At least I feel better after I do some moving. I hope you do too. Woo! Put your hand on your heart. I bet you can feel it beating. Put your arms out and imagine that they're wings. Bring up one leg. Pretend you're a flamingo standing in the water, perfectly still. Flamingos do that so they don't scare away the fish or the frogs that they're trying to catch. They can stand for a long time because they have great balance. We're working on our balance right now. You probably didn't know it, but all the time that you're walking around, you're using your balance. Remember, when you were a baby, you didn't have good balance yet. You needed to learn how to balance so you could walk. Let's bring that leg down. Let's bring up our other leg. Still being a flamingo, but we're practicing on the other leg. If you were a real flamingo, you'd be standing in the water, looking around at seeing what's swimming around, trying to catch some food. Great job with your balance. Okay, let's get into another big move here. We're going to be frogs. Get down in your frog squat position, hands on the ground, and jump, jump, jump. Let's do some backwards jumps. Frogs have really, really strong back legs because they do all their moving with explosive big jumps. Frogs need to be quick so they can get away from those flamingos and other animals that might catch them. Whew. That was some jumping we were just doing. Nice job. Now, let's keep our feet on the floor, put our hands down, and let's do some bear walking. Remember, bears have big arms, big legs. They're walking forward and back like a bear. Bears don't always have to go fast because there aren't many creatures that can hurt them, but they can run fast when they want to. Let's try a little bit faster bear walk. Roar! Does anybody else have a bear growl? Can I hear it? Growl! All right. Whew, shake that out for a second. My hands are wet because the ground's a little bit wet here. Next one we're going to do is the crab. Remember, I'm sorry, I'm going to adjust my screen. When we do the crab, put our hands on the ground, feet on the ground, make our tabletop, and then we can walk sideways while keeping our tummy up. We can walk sideways the other way. We can walk forward. We can go backward. We can bring up a pincher, claw, claw, snip, snip. Being a crab really makes your arms strong. Whew. I can even bring up these these front legs. Sometimes I can bring up a claw and a leg, or the other claw and the other leg. Probably not any more than that, though. Let's turn over. Good job. Now we're going to be a cat. Cats can make their back go up. They can bring it down. They can walk really soft on their paws. They're sneaking around, trying to catch a mouse. We know cats can go really fast when they need to, whether that's to catch an animal or to get away from a big animal. Cats are really good movers. They're also very sneaky and quiet most of the time. Whew. Ooh, I almost got you with my cat claw. Be careful. All right. Now I'm going to stand up, I'm going to back up, I'm going to do what's called a leap. A leap is when you step on one foot and take a long jump and land on the other foot. We're going to pretend we're a deer, and we're running and leaping. Running and leaping. Do your best big leaps. Let's do one more. Great leaping, everybody. You were pretending you were a deer. Deer are able to leap over high things like fences. I once had a deer leap over the front of my car when I was driving. That was pretty amazing, but kind of scary. Let's do one more animal today. What should we do for an animal? What's an animal that swims in the water, but also can go in the land? It's got a really big mouth with lots of teeth. Usually it lives in the swamp or the river. What is that animal called? I know, it's called an alligator. Now, alligators are low. They're on the ground. They got their tummy on the ground most of the time. They can crawl through the water. They can also swim really fast. I'm being an alligator, doing my alligator crawl. Roar, snap, snap. Mr. D used to have dreams about alligators a lot. I don't know why. Maybe I'm scared of them. I hope you guys enjoyed those animal walks. If you really liked this video, ask your teacher to play it another time. Bye, guys.